Accusations of bribery continue to swirl during U.S. President Donald Trump's trip to the Middle East. Today, Qatar's primary carrier, Qatar Airways, signed an aviation deal with the White House, where it will purchase a fleet of Boeing jets for nearly $100 billion. The new agreement comes just days after Trump said he would accept a lavish $400 million 747 from the Qatari royal family, slated to be converted into a new Air Force One. Jason Godola joins us in studio with all the details. Jason, what can you tell us?
Melissa, despite all the questions, the White House says today there was more business to be done with Qatar, adding that they signed agreements on energy and defense as well.
But we've been friends for a long time, and this is an outstanding man. He's a great man, and we're going to help each other. The United States is in a very strong position militarily. We have the best equipment anywhere in the world. You're buying a lot of that equipment, actually.
The trading relationship between the U.S. and Qatar was re-energized today. Both nations signed off on nearly $250 billion worth of trade involving defense equipment, energy, and aviation.
From Boeing, that's the largest order of jets in the history of Boeing. That's pretty good.
During his second stop on his tour in the Gulf states, U.S. President Donald Trump helped strike more deals in Doha, beginning with Boeing, where the U.S. manufacturer signed a deal with Qatari Airways.
So it's over $200 billion, but 160 in terms of the jets. That's fantastic. So that's a record, Kelly, and congratulations to Boeing. Get those planes out there.
This afternoon, the White House corrected Trump's dollar figures and says more than 200 of its top jets will be sent to Qatar's carrier, an agreement worth nearly $100 billion. Aviation experts say airlines typically get large discounts when ordering in bulk.
Where a 787 might go for, I don't know, 150, 160 million, maybe a few 777Xs, which are significantly larger in the 200 and something million. Typically, it's 50% off the list just for showing up and wearing a tie. So it looks like it's about in line with what people pay for jets.
Trump's latest trade expeditions comes on the heels of other deals made with Saudi Arabia this week and questions around potential bribery after the U.S. leader said he plans to accept a donated $400 million jet from the Qatari royal family.
On Qatar, has Qatar asked for anything in exchange for that $400 million luxury jumbo jet?
You know, we're very disappointed that it's taken Boeing so long to build a new Air Force One. You know, we have an Air Force One that's 40 years old.
The White House confirmed the incoming lavish Boeing aircraft will be retrofitted for Air Force One, and Trump claimed he wouldn't fly it for personal use. The gift did not stop opposition from questioning the replacement aircraft, citing national security concerns.
Getting it ready and getting it into a position to where it can be utilized by the president, that may be a bigger and a longer term issue than what a lot of people would think.
Basically, the aircraft, if it were put into Air Force One service, would have to be ripped apart to its very smallest components, each one effectively hand-scanned for the presence of a listening device.
Aviation experts also say installing top-secret security systems and other upgrades will likely be completed once Trump leaves office, and will also be a costly venture to the tune of more than $1 billion.
And the idea of actually using it for executive transport for the U.S. president is insultingly foolish. So I don't think it happens. If it does, it means a couple of $1 billion of taxpayer money flushed down the toilet.
Meanwhile, Trump also met with interim Syrian leader Ahmad al-Sarraj, a former jihadist who led the ousting of the Assad regime. It marked the first time both countries met in 25 years, and it comes a day after Trump promised to lift sanctions on Syria.